Right. You may proceed.
Huh?
You may proceed.
Okay, yes, we're ready. Wait, did you ask if I wanted to give the recap?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I.
Have fun.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Okay.
You don't have to.
Oh, we're
All
gonna judge you.
Okay.
I'm joking. I'm just joking.
just like you
Don't
guys
actually
always
accept
judge
it.
me.
Accept
We
it.
don't judge you.
I didn't mean it.
Okay. So, my wonderful adventurers, you have been through the runnings this campaign. You've been beaten, booten, brazzed, almost killed, all for the sake of the circus. Last week, you guys arrived in a tiny town, or you were already in the town. You were confronted by a tiefling and her orc compatriot. After defeating them in battle, with one of them being able to get away. Um, you guys have just leveled up. Not again, just what you did. Losing my train of thought, goodness gracious. It's all going swimmingly, is what I'm getting at. Oh, you guys are doing amazing. Now remember. Haha. I knew I could do it if I just believed in myself. You guys got an urgent note and message from Pi. It kind of sounded like he was in a little bit of danger, so you guys leapt into action to get yourselves to the caravan as quickly as you could. Problem is, you're on foot, they're on horse cart, they're a lot faster, they are far ahead of you. Let you know right now, reaching to the place before they get there is no go. That's not gonna happen. Words. Can't words today.
That's what happens when you stay up for 24 hours.
I had homework, okay? Homework had to be done. Right. You guys wanted to get to the caravan as quickly as you could. You guys got to witness one of the most extraordinary feats of Mother Nature, where the sea came up to eat the land, cutting the Emerald Vale practically in two. Right now, you guys are sailing across the open expanse of water to get to Pi as quickly as you can. I think that was it.
Are they? I believe so.
We fought some enemies on the ship.
That's right. We did. Shark Boy and Croc Boy.
Shark
Two.
Boy and Croc Boy.
2 Shark Boys, 2 Croc Boys. Wasn't there a couple of shadows too?
Yes, that does sound familiar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you guys get anything from that?
No, they all poofed because they were imagination.
Oh, that's right. My stingy DM.
Yep.
That's why.
I make sure to remember my loot, and I got no loot. Very sad for that no loot.
Did we end right after battle, or did we say one more thing?
We ended with us going to the center, and I am the captain now. I think ending. I'm not 100% sure.
This, like the center of the ship?
No. Look at the map. At the center, like everyone grouped into the middle.
Yeah, we all grouped up. After After the fight, we like grouped up, and I think we're talking about heading to see if Drow Girl is okay.
Yeah. Drow Girl's Drow Girl.
Drow Girl.
Poor regret.
Yeah, Drow Girl.
Drow Girl. Sounds like a Pokemon.
Sounds like a lame call for a Pokemon.
Drow
Yeah.
Girl. Drow Girl.
That's what
Geodude.
it sounds like.
Geodude. Geodude. Geodude.
Geodude.
Geodude.
Geodude.
Okay.
Geodude.
If I remember the rules correctly, we're supposed to have Diok in the crow's nest, but he chicken shit out and jumped down to the poop deck.
Because
We
we fight.
have sure. That's
Oh
why
no,
he
he
did it.
jumped. No, I remember because the shadows were inflicting fear on everyone,
Oh,
and
that's
so he
right.
got scared and he jumped off the crow's nest.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
who
remember
wouldn't?
I still kind of like my explanation better.
that. Fair.
Kidding. I loved it. That was great. Thank you.
Oh shit.
Let me triple check. I need to get a new screen for my desk. We had Torgret behind the wheel with a pirate's hat. And for some reason now, the only thing she can say is, I'm the captain now. And then we had Magni running in between everybody, making sure everyone
That
had
is
what they
true.
needed. Alrighty then.
and I was below deck.
You're always below deck.
Yes. From where you guys are, in the middle of the sea, you guys can already start to see the mountain peaks of the opposite side of the Emerald Vale, the direction you are heading in. So yay,
Yeah.
regular dirt soon. I need everyone to roll me. No. Take that back. I need a performance from Diok.
Okay.
I need a survival from Aphira and Magni.
2, 4, 4.
I'm sorry, what?
I got a 4.
Awesome. Magni, I need you to give me a
19.
strength saving throw.
Sure.
I got 19.
18.
Awesome. Awesome. Amazing. Well, with your crow's nest person giving you a 2, I'm gonna say based
It was a 4.
on, or I'm
Like-
sorry, a 4. It's a modified 4. That's what it is. But based on his lack to give you instructions, you guys did lose about a day going around in circles. And it was pretty obvious you were going in circles too. He didn't even try to hide it. He was testing an experiment on seasickness. Alrighty. Then you guys reach the opposite side of the Emerald Vale. To the docks that are built there, even though normally this house and the house you got the boat from are in the mountains. They're nowhere near beachfront property, and yet they have ship docks. They have a ship because they prepare in advance for this, trying to warn all the generations over the years that no one wants to listen to them because they're old kooks.
Fair.
On this side, however, there is not. a person there to greet you, take the ship or anything. There's just one of those boxes, the honor system box that says drop the key, or drop the So they say drop the keys here, but those don't exist yet.
Drop the pirate hat.
The hat that makes you captain.
Sure, it's look, I love that. We're gonna go with that. It definitely is for the captain's hat. Do you guys try to convince Torgret in any way to take off the hat?
Torgret, we need the hat.
It goes in the
I'm-
box.
I am the captain now.
Yes, but we can't continue our journey unless you place the hat
In
on
the box.
box.
I am the captain now.
Yes, but Torgret, our time on the boat, it's over. You don't need to be a captain.
You aren't then anymore.
I am the captain now.
Torgret, the hat needs to stay with the boat.
I'm gonna lean into Diark and be like, and whisper like, "You got my back if I try and knock that thing off her head, right?"
Yes.
Okay, good to know. It might come to that. I'm gonna go over there and slowly try and lift the hat off Torgret.
Oh. Okay, are you saying anything before you do it, or are you just trying to
like,
go for it?
Well, no, I'll go up and be like, Torgret, we had a very stressful experience. You were stuck in place. Kid, let me just take this hat off.
She doesn't move immediately to take the hat off. But she doesn't look like she would smack your hands if you took it off.
I'm gonna try and take it off.
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
15.
15. Beautiful. As you were lifting the hat off her head, you can see you're used to looking for magic artifacts, books. You spent lots of time learning about the world around you, so your eyes are a little bit better than the common man's. You can see as you're pulling up this hat, it looks like there are tiny hooks that are in her hair holding this hat into place, but as you pull it away, they start to slowly unfurl and relax until you're able to
Ugh.
fully remove.
Oh, the sentient hat.
I hate it. I'm going to slam dunk that hat into the box.
uh,
That creeped me out way too much. That thing is like, I'm jumping and just into the box.
are you trying to hurt it? Is that what you're trying to do?
I'm not trying to hurt it. I'm just trying to get it in that box and away from us as fast as possible.
Okay. I'll allow that. Yeah, you go ahead and you definitely slam dunk it. And Torgret, as soon as you fully remove the hat, kind of collapses to the ground. It's one of those very quick faints where it looks like all of her bones have been removed at once, and she just drops into a puddle.
Oh shit! I
Does
killed
she
her.
does she create a puddle?
No, it's just so quick of a drop. From her standing and talking, air quotes, to you guys, to being on the floor, unconscious.
God damn it! I killed her.
Is she okay?
I'm gonna get down like medicine check if she's alright breathing. Still has like blood pumping through her.
Wonderful. Give me your medicine check.
18. Medicine's my biz.
18. With an 18, you see it doesn't look like she's in any immediate danger from what you know of the magical artifacts. You know, this probably is just something that had so much magic and took so much of just her life energy that as soon as it was removed, it was like releasing a rubber band that you pulled way too far back.
Oh, okay. She's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna like.
Should I carry her or?
Yeah,
Little
actually, you know
scooper
what?
off her
You're
feet.
taller. Yeah, you can carry. Because I was just gonna like do my best to throw over my shoulder. She might get a little dusty, but
Yeah, I think as I'm probably the tallest and maybe the strongest, I should probably.
Who says you're the strongest?
How much can you carry?
Pounds.
let me have a look.
Pardon?
I can
Around-
carry 450 pounds.
Oh, okay.
And I can push and drag and lift 900 pounds.
Oh, okay.
See, if I
Cool.
flex, my armor would break. Like,
Whoever is deciding to carry your captain now, go ahead and give me a strength or athletic.
a fire is because she's taller. Because if I
Okay.
carried her, she'd get dirt all over her. Her knees would
true.
be dragging.
Her
So,
face would be on the floor.
do
Yeah.
athletics, which
Are
I
we on the
need
floor?
to roll at disadvantage.
Oh, you still have scurvy, that's right.
Oh no, it's because of my armor.
Oh,
You shouldn't have disadvantage
thought it
carrying
was-
things.
yeah.
Oh! Why do I have disadvantage? One of them was a nat 20.
Well, why?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you're doing athletics. That's right. Because like that's a movement thing.
Dexterity, yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, with my armor, it's like heavy, so I got a athletics plus 6. Okay, well I got a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Either way.
Sorry, I just find that funny. I got both a nat and a dirty 20.
Wonderful. Why don't you go ahead and tell me how you're carrying your gear and Torgrep?
Okay, so I lift her up carefully. What's it called? Hang on.
Fireman's carry?
Yeah, that's I'll do a fireman's carry.
Amazing. So she's draped over both of your shoulders like you're wearing a fur scarf. But instead it's a drow. Living, breathing drow. But yeah, anyone who wants to can give me a intelligence or history.
I'll do
Yeah,
history. 15.
19.
Wonderful. You both know that based on how long you were at sea, how long it's been since you last heard anything from the caravan, you guys probably have just under 4 days until your next arena fight for the caravan. So, you know, if you wanted to go to another place on the way, you could. Let me go ahead and bring up. Bam.
Wow.
Cool.
You sound sad. I got a 15. My history is plus 10.
That is pretty sad.
Sorry if my keyboard is making a lot of sound. I'm trying to take notes.
That's fine.
You take notes.
I
all do
tried
that.
to once before. I didn't know what to do, but I'm trying again.
Good. You can't really fail at taking notes though. It's just,
Oh,
you
I
can dot
can.
point if you want.
She can.
I can.
All right, I'll see your note taking on Tuesday.
Okay.
Practice our note taking.
Your stenography skills.
Cartography.
That's maps.
Calligraphy.
No,
That's
it's
writing.
Calligraphy.
stenography. Those are the typewriters in courtrooms that
Yes.
have to type every single word.
Yes, and they have to use like a special keyboard, and with, like, they've got to type things phonetically rather than
Did you say furry?
No,
phonetically.
phonetically.
Oh,
How things sound rather than
That's
how
funny.
they look, because English does not look like how it sounds.
yeah, it does. Question. Spell boat.
BOAT.
Cool. Now spell they.
THEY.
Okay, now spell there.
Which one?
Which one?
As in
Exactly.
there or there.
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 And then what about there?
THEIR.
What about there?
THEY apostrophe RE.
Good.
What the fuck?
The others are multiple.
It's a
I forgot about that
contraction.
one. I forgot about that one.
Oh, the joys of the English language.
I hate the English language. I speak it and I don't know half of it.
If I practice Italian long enough, I forget English.
Quick roll
That
for
was me. I tried to
Torret.
learn other languages.
Okay, spell two.
TOO.
Now spell two.
TWO.
Now spell two.
Huh?
TO.
Oh, that got moved.
Ah.
There's 4 types of twos.
But yes, okay.
I don't know how many. Oh, so I want to say something just over the
Yeah, go
table. I don't know how many of you guys play like Souls games, like Dark Souls and shit like that.
Never played once.
No, me neither.
But
Not
I
really.
will say, like, I've just been playing this Souls game called Lies of P. Right?
Oh, that one's
And
fun, yeah.
the soundtracks in that, oh my god, so good. Lies of P
No.
is so. I just want to say that because I have a playlist playing in the background, and like one of their soundtracks came on, and I just can't get over it.
Dun 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 dun.
Why is that what came to my mind as well?
No, that's not the soundtrack. I don't know.
Because you guys are on a boat.
I know. That's why it didn't make sense when it came on. Why it was on the playlist. But
Did I
anyway,
tell you
I'll put it in.
guys I got some dice?
Nice.
No, you didn't.
Get the dice.
They're
Well done.
purple and blue, and the numbers are nice and big and contrasting.
I
Yeah,
like
she
that.
said big.
Yes, because I'm blind. And I need
Childhood
things to
mind.
be big.
Very big. Have you
That's
seen
what
that
I
song
like.
before? It's like, how'd the song go?
I like big.
I like them big. I
I
like
like
them
it.
chunky.
From Madagascar.
Madagascar.
Or the ones like, oh wait, who's streaming? I'm not gonna say
Me.
that one. Yeah, not
Yeah.
doing that one.
Like, look how big the numbers
Uh-huh.
on the D20 are. I could read that.
Yeah, it's about that, but not that.
I'll send a photo of my
What?
dice.
It's like
my-
it's like a dude playing a piano with a large lollipop. You know what I want to know?
You guys have seen my collection of
Hold on.
way
I'll
too
send
many
you-
dice.
These are my favorite dice. These were like the first dice I ever got, and they're my lucky dice. Let me send a photo.
And the song says he's very big. He's very very big.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my lucky dice.
Oh nice. I don't see it.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh.
Okay, there you
It's
go.
coming.
Oh!
I have that set.
Ah.
Yes, they're my lucky dice. I love them these days.
You see my dice?
Sure.
Sorry to anyone watching. There's no one watching, so.
I'm watching.
Well, I mean, as we found out yesterday, it's good to have an archive. It's good to have these videos.
Oh yeah,
That's the main reason
But
I'm
also-
streaming today, so that, you know.
I'm just gonna say one thing. Like, obviously, like Lies of P is awesome, but this is the soundtrack that I just can't get over. So, mwah.
I'll have to listen
Amazing.
to it later.
Yes, listen to it later. Don't listen to it now.
These are my dice.
I love those dice. Those are really cool dice.
I mean, you can say all you want, but nothing beats the Shrek 2 soundtrack.
Apparently, there was going to be a Fall Out Boy song on the Shrek 2 soundtrack, but apparently, I don't know how true that is, but like, how cool would that have been?
What'd you rate Fall Out Boy song?
Oh, it
Those
changes.
don't look.
Oh,
Those don't look like large dice. They look like regular dice.
oh yeah, they are. They're not large, but the numbers are big, and they're nice and clear. Because sometimes the numbers like blend in. Like, I don't know how legible Ronan's dice would be.
I'll show you on Tuesday. I'll
Okay.
bring them.
Okay.
Anyway, back to the story.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that was my fault. I went off
Oh.
track. I was the one that started bringing up soundtracks.
It's okay. Honestly, I was looking at Torgut's character sheet because now I can't find the carry weight.
Hey, it's in inventory.
You click on.
Click on weight carried.
Bleh.
Question: have we had a long
Yes.
rest since the fight?
No. Yes.
Not yet, no.
Okay, because I've got. Okay.
So, are we gonna have it a long rest?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
What
This is
time
what I
of
was.
day is it?
Oh, hello, Bobby.
We'll do this very, very low. We'll say this is a 7 DC. Give me a survival check.
Sure.
17.
I will
I
definitely
win.
half that then. Unless I get
Beautiful.
in that one. Survival. Okay, wait. So I got 10.
She's like, nat 1. Fucking dies.
22.
Ah,
Shit.
Beautiful.
That's the only. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. It's all good. With it being towards the end of summer, early autumn, just as you can see some of the leaves starting to change into those golden colors, you would know you guys got about 5 hours of daylight left before you'll absolutely have to be your camp all set up. But from that check earlier, you would know that even with the traveling and Diok getting you lost,
I'm really
would
bad
know-
at directions. No. I'm like, I'll take a left. Another left.
Oh, was that a rat? Was that a rat?
Another left. Another left. Circling the boat hours and hours. And then...
No, I would like to think that you're like, let's take a left, and then we take a left. It's like, hold on, was that a right? No, we go right now. And it's just like we're zigzagging around. It's
that would be pretty funny.
Alright.
But yeah, you know you have 4 days until you'll absolutely need to be back in the camp. So if you wanted to go somewhere else, if you wanted to try to find somewhere on the way back, you guys are almost to the town of Marbleash, which is the last major city before taking the. It's like a trolley ship to the port city of Lifefjord.
Do you mean a ferry?
A ferry?
Yeah.
What ferry?
Yeah, a ferry.
What's a trolley ship?
Oh, she's not... Okay.
I was thinking trolley, like the train, or, and then I could not think of what the ship was called. Yes, it is a ferry. So I was just like, trolley ship.
Hang on.
I am creating new English words. That's what I'm doing.
Shakespeare?
Father, is that you?
I'm a little bit better than Shakespeare. I'm not writing one of my main characters to be 13 and the other one to be 30.
He's not 30.
All right, gang. What if we keep moving? We got 5 hours. How about we go for 4, set up camp, then sleep, continue the rest.
Why don't we sleep on the boat? We don't need to set up the
Yeah.
camp
Because I
then.
don't trust that hat not coming out of that box.
Oh.
We always could do arcane lock on it.
You could, but I don't trust it. And does this box have a lock?
You don't need a lock. You just close it and say arcane lock.
Is that true? I don't know.
It
I always
is
thought
one.
I always thought that, like with arcane lock, you need to actually have like a physical lock to cast them.
Do you? Let's see that, because
'Cause
I
Have you
have.
ever
Oh
played?
no,
Have you ever played Baldur's Gate? There's a staircase
have.
that this chick tries to escape down. If you set arcane lock on that, she can't go down.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's just like a door, a window, a gate, a chest, or
Like
any
an
other entryway.
exit or entryway to a room, so you can literally have them fail constantly because they can't get out of the room because they can't exit it.
There's only one thing. Unless the guy who you locked inside knows like knock, yeah, they're stuck.
Torture. Have like a
It's like,
sound knock every 3 minutes. Be like,
no,
What
what was it? There was a thing. There was this one time that I was watching like a stream of people who play D&D, and somebody cast arcane lock on a door, and they was like, yeah, he's trapped in there. And then all of a sudden they just heard, I cast knock on the inside of the door, and the door just blew open.
Oh.
Because like if you cast knock, it opens up any door, but if the door has an arcane lock on it, it blows the door off its hinges. Because it's two magical energies hitting each other like at the same force of each other.
Makes sense to me.
It's hilarious. I love it. Ugh. Anyway, what's the plan?
what's the plan, Mr. Man? Yeah, we can probably set up camp. We'll have the heavy lifting guy go get us food. He can seduce all the animals in the forest to get them, and then we can get the bard to play music to just make sure we're safe. I don't know how you do music stuff,
Right.
and then we can have the captain with us lay on the floor right now. Just
She's not on the floor. I'm holding her.
you can throw on the floor. We can use her for Kimber, Kindle.
Timber? Kindle.
Yeah, Kindle Jenner.
Oh no! You're terrible.
Thank you.
You're absolutely terrible.
Take those.
Speaking of carrying her, Fire, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Okay. Whoa. Damn. It's
Kindle Jenner.
nearly a nat 20.
What was it? Not 18.
13.
13. Okay. You
Kindle
can
Jenner.
see every so often, it seems like a sheen of like silvery mist starts to surround Torgret, even in her unconscious state. But before it even gets bad enough that it impedes your vision at all, it dissipates.
Called depression.
Hey,
So are we setting up camp for the night?
Like I'm down for it. Like, does
Okay.
everyone else want to set up camp? Or...
Yeah, I mean, if we're not going to sleep on the boat, which seems like the easiest option.
No one trusts the boat.
Okay.
I don't trust.
We could easily go to I can cast some spells before I rest to make sure that everything will be well set in the morning.
What do you mean?
A few spells I've been cooking up over the last trip we've been on.
What do
Cooking up.
you mean set in the morning? That's what I meant.
Don't worry about it.
Not worrying.
I will cast. What are my spells? How do you do spells on a small sheet?
What do you mean a small sheet?
On those, because I'm using it like on half screen instead of big screen.
There will be like a circle with 3 lines in it.
Oh, okay. This 9 lines? Or is it 9 dots?
3. I don't
Okay.
know where you got 9 from.
The 3 sets of 3?
I didn't say 3, it says the 3.
That's what I see. Okay, cool. So, okay, they are. So I have one level 7 spell slot. So let's see how I can do this. I cast. What would be useful right now? I'll cast Glyph of Ward. No, whatever. I'm trying to figure out how to make something that I can use tonight. Like make tonight that we can use tomorrow.
You still have summon familiar. Or conjure familiar.
Last time I do that,
Find
he just
familiar.
dies after he starves.
He could help us gather firewood or something. Oh wait, we don't need that. We have magic. Okay, never mind, I'm done.
We don't need that. We have magic.
Let me see. Because, I mean, it would only make sense if you were leveling up. So would Steve.
Yeah, but
Steve.
generally I have no clue how to do it because last time I do it, every time he bring him out, he starves to death.
He starved to death twice, and that was like in the second session. He has not starved since. He has just been getting hurt.
Okay.
So you want to set up camp right where you guys are?
Yeah. Sorry. Does anyone have a book?
Let me look. Hold on, let me check my inventory. I do not have a book.
No.
Hmm.
I have brewer's supplies. I have smith's tools. I have my holy symbol.
I have a
Uh,
potion.
Trying to figure out what I can place this on.
What are you trying to place?
A rune.
Put it on the ground.
I'd rather have it mobile with us, but whatever.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Is this something that you can open?
A tinderbox?
How about booby trap?
You could. A tinderbox, I'm pretty sure you can open a tinderbox.
From what I remember of Amnesia, yes.
Yes. Oh man, I haven't played Amnesia in so long.
I have never played it. I would not be able to.
Oh, you don't like horror shit?
No.
I love horror things. Love it. Amnesia was my jam back in the day.
Like, I would play Phasmophobia with my friends, but I could only play for a little bit before I'd start, Let's just say horror games aren't good when you have stress or anxiety-induced seizures.
That's true. I remember I was like my mate, like old friends of mine hated me because I laughed at horror movies.
Oh.
Like there was this one time we went to see like a horror movie called Lights Out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was like a scene where like the whole concept was like a witch that can only appear when lights are off. and there was like a blinking light, and you saw like the witch like hunched over and shit like that. But then like I was like making a joke out of it because it was so dumb because you obviously knew what was going to happen. But my mate, like the guys I was with, just like was so scared. And then like I remember like the guy who was next to me, he was like really like tense about like what was going to happen. So as it happened, I like laughed and like jumped at him. Absolutely, nearly got him running out of the room.
Question: could I put it on a backpack?
Right.
Because you
Yeah,
can
probably
open a
could.
backpack.
I feel like you could.
DM, what is your choices?
Yes.
What are you trying to use as a backpack?
No, not use the backpack. Put the glyph on the backpack. Because if you open it, it activates it.
You're trying to use Glyph of Warding?
Yeah.
Pretty sure that sets off whenever anyone gets near it.
Now you can designate if the person opens it or comes near.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to put the Glyph of Warding on a backpack and then not be able to open said backpack?
Yes.
Make sure you get all your shit out of it.
It's not my backpack.
It's not mine. Don't you dare put it on mine.
I don't want to
Are you
be.
Who's the next option?
Torgrit.
She's asleep.
Torgrit. Exactly.
And what she doesn't know won't hurt her.
Well, sooner
Unless
or
she
later.
opens the backpack. Unless she opens the backpack.
Wait, what does this ward do? What are you trying to?
It explodes.
How is
Does a
that
bit of venom.
helpful?
I don't know. You throw the
I don't know.
backpack. It opens midair.
We need to set up a camp.
Yeah, and this thing's a level 7 spell.
Alright, well you guys do that. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna use a spell that I learned when we last leveled up called Scrying. Then I'm going to scry on Pi.
What do you mean scry on pie?
It means
Oh.
I can see and hear a particular creature that I choose that is on the same plane of existence. The target must make a wisdom saving throw, which is modified by how well I know the target
Oh.
and the sort of physical connection I have to it. If the target knows you're casting the spell, it can fail the saving throw voluntarily, but if it wants to be observed. Right? But on a successful save, the target isn't effective and I can't use it for another 24 hours. But if I succeed, right? If he fails and he doesn't get it, it means I can see him, I can see what's happening around him, I can hear what he's saying, and I can hear things around him.
That would be helpful, because the whole reason we're trying to... Well, that's part of the reason why we're trying to get there so quickly, to check on him. Or, like, to make sure... You know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, DM,
Yes.
he needs to make a wisdom save and get a 17, right? However, because would you say I am familiar with him?
Familiar?
Right, it says
Yes.
familiar. It says like familiar in brackets, you know the target well.
I wouldn't say well.
Or would you say that I have just met the target? There's no in between. It says that I've met the target or I know the target.
I wouldn't say you know him well.
Okay, so it's just a first-hand thing. Okay. All right, then my connection to him. Let me think. Okay. Has Oh yes, that's right. I have the note from him. So if I have that, that's possession that he once had. So, all right, so he's got to make a saving throw with a -4.
With a -4.
Yeah, so roll and then -4 off what he got.
Okay. All right, what's the DC on that?
A wisdom save of 17.
Oh, so it is a wisdom save. So it'd be
Yeah.
whatever his wisdom is minus. Okay.
Yeah, so roll a d20 plus whatever his wisdom is minus.
What was it, 0?
Oh no, I was just laughing because you think your boy has wisdom.
That's the fun. That's the best part.
Yeah, that's why I'm casting him.
Yeah, I was like, this is probably gonna go well. But I
see,
feel mean for saying it.
Oh, it's gonna go so well. Oh, actually,
Oh no.
I am very surprised. He has decent wisdom.
Oh, his intelligence is low, not wisdom.
All right. With that minus two, did you say?
4.
-4. That'd be a 5.
So I'm like sitting down. This is what everyone sees pretty much. Like this is what Afira and Diok and Torgrid's asleep. She won't see it, but if she does wake up, she'll see it. Like I'm sitting there, my eyes are like open, but it's like blank. Like my eyes are just white. Like there's just nobody home. But now I can see where he is, what he's saying, and I can hear things around him.
Okay.
Give me that knowledge.
You are looking through your scry sensor. And the first thing you notice is you know exactly where he is right now. You've spent many your day and many your nights there. As he's looking around the room, you notice he is in the muscle tent. Your old home. It doesn't look like it's... because last you saw it, it was on fire. Now it barely looks touched at all. As if they already tore it down completely and rebuilt it anew.
How does Pi look? Does he look hurt, injured?
He does not... he looks a little injured. There's probably a split above his eyebrow. As the scry moves around the room, you can see that Pi is actually tied to a chair with ropes.
That works.
He doesn't have a blindfold on, but he does have like a thick wad of cloth tied around and through his mouth as some sort of a gag to get him to not talk.
Mm-hmm.
However, you know the gag. You would have known the muscle tent well enough. The gag itself isn't torturous, or at least you and the other muscles didn't think so. But Pi never knew when to shut up.
Right.
So you guys put that in there when he refused to cooperate.
Understand.
Guys
But we
are
never tied
really
him to
mean
the
to
chair, though.
Pie.
What
would we
devious
tie-
things are you into?
But would we tie him to a chair?
The collective group would not tie him to a chair. As you are thinking on it, taking in his appearance and everything that's going on, trying to find out what's normal or not, you would know that sadly there is one of your brothers that would tie him up.
Okay. Do I hear anything
Do
Like,
you
in
hear?
this area?
You can hear the noises outside. The walls of this hut aren't very thick. It's like a metal canopy that they take everywhere and just put sheets of wood in between the canopy and the ground. So you can hear people laughing, people talking outside. You don't feel like you can hear or see anything in the room with him. If you want, you can give me a medicine check with disadvantage since it's through scrying.
Okay.
And you can't do a hands-on exam.
Disadvantage, so 13.
13. You don't think... Let me just figure out how to phrase this. He doesn't look too badly injured based on what you can see through an invisible sensor. Is he in pain? Probably. Is this life or death injury? Most likely not.
Okay. Then the scry spell will end because time limit reached.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And I'm back in my body.
And now you cannot use that spell for 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful, wonderful. Is there
Wait,
any...
hold on, no. If he succeeded the save, I can't use it for another 24 hours.
Right.
Yeah. But I won mental fortitude.
You did. You did.
Anyway.
He is not a big wise guy.
Whew. I'll turn to like a fire at Diok and be like, he's alive. He's tied to a chair.
Why?
He's not in a life-threatening situation from what I saw. Because I've known that people of the muscle tend to do this to Pi quite a bit. Not time to the chair, that's one dude. But we do gag him sometimes when he doesn't shut up. However,
I'm just giving him a
he's alive.
deadpan look.
He's alive. I'm not looking. I'm looking at the ground. I refuse to look up at a fire. I feel ashamed.
You should feel ashamed.
You
Not
gag
looking.
him and tie him to a chair.
Hey, well, I don't do none of
What
that.
things are you into?
Listen. I don't gag him. The other guys do. And there's one guy that ties him to a chair. Me, I'm there because I've got my reasons.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, still averting eye contact with the fire.
Okay. Shall we?
Real quick, Afire, go ahead and give me an insight with advantage.
Yup. Shoop doop. Shoop.
Shoop doop doop.
Shoobity boop.
Shoopity poop.
If I got advantage, does it matter if the lowest roll is a 1?
No.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Okay, cool, because... Insight, did you say?
Yes.
Okay, 17.
Amazing. As you're listening to Magni explain what he saw and what the muscles used to do to him, you keep focusing on how he said the word we. He didn't say, my brothers did it. He didn't say the other muscles. He said we.
Hmm.
there anything anyone else would like to do before you guys turn in for the night?
Yes. Give me one quick second.
One.
Give me one quick moment.
One.
Some information real quick. This.
Well, before we go to sleep, how is everyone doing? Physically.
I
Fine.
I want to travel. 70 out of 106.
I'm strong. I'm up.
I mean, like, how is everyone doing injury-wise?
I said to you, I'm 70 out of 106.
Oh,
I am
okay.
full health.
Well then, let me help you, Diok.
Let me help you. Help me help you.
Do you have to make
Help me
things
help you.
confusing?
Yes.
Vengeful.
Yes.
I sent you a picture I need you to look at.
Okay, I'm going to cast 5th level healing word on Diok. So it's 5d4 plus 4.
Yeah, what do you want to know about this?
That the Mario dice set. His brother's obsessed with those.
Diok, you regain 19 points of health.
Wow, 5th level, 19 points. Thank you so much.
Isn't it 5d4?
Yes. Plus
Yes.
4. So, like, the max it could be 4 times 5 is 20. So the most it could be is 24 anyway. So, like, that's only 5 off from the max. You're welcome.
Thank you. It was such a big help.
True, that is very true. Anything else that anyone would like to do before going to bed?
Like who? Travel.
What are you saying, travel?
Travel.
You're so weird.
No. It's because I want to try something I had never done before. But I don't know how to do it in this campaign. Vengeful, do you have any ideas?
Nope, it's a risky play.
Okay.
Now
a
I'm
very-
curious.
Yeah.
It's you don't want to know. It's a risky play that could damn us to eternity, or it could just trap us forever in our own minds.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
It sounds like a good time.
It sounds like a good time. I really want to try it for because I'm trying to figure out a way to do something without making the story mess up a little bit. But I want to try something, but too dangerous. It's too dangerous, but I still want to do it.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
Plane shift.
And how would that mess things up?
End up in the 8 gates of hell.
The 9
Just-
circles.
I'll just
You could
leave you
end
down
it.
there.
Huh?
Yeah, you could go to the 9 circles, you could go to limbo, you could go to the astral plane. Like, astral plane and limbo is not too bad. Like, you can pretty much live for eternity there without eating or drinking. But it also means that you lose track of time. Like, you don't know how much time has passed outside of that plane of existence.
Yeah.
And, like, you could, like, go there and be like, oh, I've only been here, like, I don't know, a year. You go back and it's been 1,000 years.
Damn.
Because to you, it would feel like a year. But in real time, it'd be like 1,000.
Yeah,
Same with
that's
the Feywild. In the Feywild, it's a flip of a coin when you return. Because you go to the Feywild,
like-
here for
Like we can get there late, or we can end up being there 3 days earlier than we already are.
yeah. It's tricky.
And it's like a spell that sounds fun as hell to use.
Oh, it
What?
is.
I'll send you the picture of in the Nat 20 chat.
Awesome. Awesome.
Because I was always thinking about doing it after I got the spell. I'm like, this sounds fun for make it like a one-off day, but it's like we need to be there in a day. Unless we can, no.
You don't need to be there in a day. You have 4 days until your next arena
Oh, cool,
battle.
perfect. Everyone, link hands. We're going to hell.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Me being a cleric, I know a lot about the circles of hell, don't I?
Give me a religion with advantage because you were a cleric.
$25.
Yeah, no, you know quite a bit about the hells.
You don't want to go there
Hmm.
because we're outsiders. We go there depending on the circle we're on. We could be captured into slavery. We could be tortured, experimented on.
Don't don't threaten
Not
you
in
a
the
good
good
time.
time. If we get experimented on, we ain't coming back the same way we went in.
That sounds awful. Just saying, that does not sound good.
Yeah, that's why my boy upstairs, Moradin, advises against trusting devils.
So where shall we go to this travel?
We're not going anywhere in the devil's circles.
Okay, so which one? We have Gates of Ashes, Streets of Steel, City of Brass, Plains of Fire. Oh, there's still
Well,
Hell.
the city of Brass is on the elemental plane of fire.
Did you say Fire?
There's
Um,
the elemental plane of fire, the elemental plane of water, and all other elements, wind and earth.
how's the Wind one?
I don't know. I've never been there. That's different from the hells.
Ah, cool. Let's go there.
However, if any of your party is against it and you try sending them without their will, against their will, and they fail their charisma check, they're dead.
Yeah, so y'all
Yeah,
better agree. Y'all better
you
agree.
get fucking. What's the word? There was a word used. I don't know. I can't remember the word.
Because I have like 6 new weapons that I want to try out, but it's like. Question: is a cleric very cleric? Are you very like broad, strong? Like, how would you think of yourself?
I am broad and I am strong and I am mentally fortified, but going to hell is a different story.
Oh no, it's the different thing. Can I try attack I learned yesterday on you?
Oh.
This is good. The last time someone said this, they almost died. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll go to. I'll like before you do it. I'll walk over to a fire, still looking at the ground, and be like, "Fire, I need you to prepare a healing spell in case the worst happens." And I'll shuffle back over.
Good thing I didn't
Okay.
use my 1 level 7 slot.
I'm out of here.
Okay, so
Go. Hit me.
thank you for letting me test this before battle. I
Yeah.
hold out my
I don't
palm
know why you
towards him.
can't try it on a. I don't know why you can't try it on a tree.
Because I more or less will obliterate the forest. But either way, let's go.
What?
I cast Prismatic Spray.
Right.
I totally thought you were to use.
Banishment. Fuck you.
Banishment.
Hey, good news about Prismatic Spray. They also can be banished if I get lucky enough. So,
Well, no, I thought you were going to the hells.
oh, what? No, they have to be willing. One person's not willing.
So I don't understand why.
Why not? But yeah, someone might be banished by accident. So let's see. I'll send you the thing real quick so you can learn what it is.
I see it.
Oh, you do? Cool. So,
I got to roll a d8. Great.
is it you rolling d8 or is me rolling d8?
It says for each creature, roll a d8 to determine which color ray affects it. Oh no, you roll it. Sorry, I'm roll a dex save.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So d8 got a 2 and a 2.
I got a 12 dex save. What's your modifier thing?
That's 18.
Damn.
Okay.
I made sure no one can survive this.
Lightning.
Orange. No, isn't 2 orange?
2 is orange. Yeah, I take
Yeah.
10d6 acid damage.
Oh.
And d6.
Hope you have a backup character. My goodness.
I do. I have multiple
Uh,
backup characters.
You take 30, 30 points of acid damage.
Oh, that's nothing.
Cool.
Okay.
That looks fine to me. Okay, let's go to bed. I'll try it in the morning.
Fine.
Oh yeah, if we
As-
sleep, you'll heal. Right. Right.
Yeah. Like, oh, okay, cool.
I wanted you to prepare a healing spell in case it killed me outright.
Well, I think I did
Yeah,
learn a
bec-
spell last
Oh,
time.
good. Okay, so the thing is, there's one good thing about this. If I hit 8, I get 2 spells.
Yeah. You get to roll 2 more times.
Yeah. So if I hit 8, I can easily hit with banishment and petrification.
Yeah, so
Oh, it's gonna
if
be
you roll an
fun.
8, you've got to roll the dice 2 more times, the d8 twice, and then those 2 rays will hit that one person.
What if they hit
Jeez.
8 again? Does it
Then
multiply
you've got,
again or
no, you just got to roll it twice again.
what? So is it twice again? So if I roll 1 and it hits 1, and then the roller 1 it hits 8, do I roll that twice?
Yeah, you roll that 8 again.
Oh shit, that can stack up quick.
It can.
If you get 8.
Trust me, getting 8 once shouldn't be hard. It's only 1 out of 8. Then getting 8 twice is 1 out of 16. Getting 8 3 times 1 out of 36. So yeah, I can easily. So that was a low end of the attack. You got half damage because it was only half of it. So 60, 120, 180, 240, 300, 360, 240. Yeah, it can deal a lot of damage if I get lucky enough. And that's only 6 times rolling 8 on 1. That wasn't counting both of them at the same time with banishment. Cool. Okay, now we go rest.
Yes.
Okay. Is anyone staying up until the next person gets up?
I'll stay up.
Cool.
I'll stay up and have a quick little gander.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have dark vision?
I do have dark vision. Up to
Oh.
60 feet.
Awesome. Go ahead and give me a perception roll.
Perception. There you are. 15.
15. You don't see anybody, but you can feel a presence around you. Starts with you, and then it goes to Fira and Diok over and over and over again.
Okay. There is one spell that may save. Just to not to save, just to like protection. I will. Let me see. I will cast a 6th level spell, and I'll touch the ground, and I'll mutter under my breath a few dwarvish words of protection, and within 40,000 feet around us is now protected, is now warded with forbiddance. It means that any astral creature elemental creature, Feywild creature, Shadowfell creature, Hell creature cannot enter. And if they do enter, they take 5d10 radiant damage.
Good to know.
Just like, oops, everything's dead in the forest.
Well, no, that's different.
Amazing. You're able to get your slots over here. And straight to the commissioner lady.
Right.
Derek, I will remind you that you do have Steve, but you can choose to conjure a different familiar.
True. Sure, something useful. I don't know, like, what else to conjure? I can conjure a phoenix, right?
No.
You
the
did
hell?
that on purpose, didn't you?
Question: why is my casting time increased?
Your casting time's increased?
Yeah, with 5 familiar, it says 1 hour plus 10 minutes.
Depending on the familiar.
What can I summon now?
That, you just focus on it. Unless there's something else you want to do first.
Finally, when
Oh, sweet. Actually, I got an idea. I can help Aphira. But I have to wait until tomorrow morning. When I get to change my spells around. Love clerics. After every long rest, I can change my spells.
Oh wow.
tomorrow morning I can shoot at you and a fire with my rays and see what they do.
Let's not do that. Okay.
Amazing.
I'll
Hmm.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Sneeze.
Bat, cat, crab, frog, toad, hawk, lizard, octopus, owl, poisonous snake, goldfish, rat, raven, seahorse, spider, weasel, spider,
Spider weasel.
spider
What
or
the-
weasel.
I
What
know,
does a
but
spider
Spider.
do?
bite
Spider
you.
summon. D&D.
Spiders will. Ugh. It's my skin crawl.
Spider. Do you have what's the textbook of spider? I want to see how. Is this it? No, that's not it. Is that it? No. That's a flying monkey. Spider.
Spider weasel?
No, just no spider weasel. A spider.
Yeah,
What's wrong
okay.
with
It's a
spider
tiny
weasel?
creature. So it's a tiny beast. It has a +4 to stealth, 30 dark vision. It has a bite attack.
Can you
And
send it to me? I need to see it.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to figure out what it should spawn because a spider weasel sounds cool.
Yeah, spider weasels are cool, but it's
Wait, that's an actual thing?
a spider weasel. It
Yeah.
can be.
Anything
Oh.
can be.
I don't want it to be a thing, but
Nope.
Tiny, aligned, dark vision 30 feet.
just 1 HP.
1 everything I can summon is just 1 HP. It's fucking suck. How do you upgrade this?
You don't.
You get an actual pet, not magical conjuration.
What is that supposed to mean? How do you get magical conjuration? I was trying to do that since the beginning. I want to conjure a phoenix.
That's what you'd be doing.
Let him get there on his own. He can do it.
I
He's
cannot.
got
I'm
big boy brain.
stuck. Gain a percent familiar if it takes octopus, litter, rat, weasel, phaser. Choice instead of beast. Familiar. When a familiar drops to HP. When a familiar is on a feet from you. When a familiar. Finally, when your familiar range touches your familiar. Finally, when you say spell with a range of touch of your familiar can deliver the spell as if it casts the spell. A familiar must be within you. That's actually fucking useful.
What? Spells being useful? I never heard the notion.
No, finally, when you cast a spell with a range of touch, your familiar can deliver the spell as if they had casted the spell. If your familiar must be within 100 feet of you, and this must use its reaction to deliver a spell within when you cast it. If the spell requires an attack roll, you use your attack modifier for the roll.
Yeah, so you can cast spells through your familiar.
Interesting.
Yeah, first time I heard of that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a high level wizard thing.
Wait, did I just unlock that, or has that been like that since the beginning?
You've probably like unlocked it like in the last 2 levels or something.
Damn. You can't have more than one familiar at a time. If you cast a spell, have a familiar instead of new. You instead cause it to adopt a new form. Choose one of the forms above. Familiar transforms. If within 10 feet, you can communicate telepathy. Benefits. Sense. What do I not have that I can use? Because I have dark vision, so it's useless to me. Monkey was not really useful.
What else you got?
Huh? Oh, so I have bat, bat, cat, crab, frog, hawk, lizard, octopus, owl, poisonous snake, fish, rat, raven, seahorse, spider, weasel, weasel, and that's it.
I mean, these familiars aren't meant to be like the tanks of your battle.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what creature you spawn, your familiar will be crushed.
It's more like I need something that they have that I can't do. Because dark vision on spider I have, so I don't need to look through its eyes.
Well, what about one of the things that can fly?
But I can fly.
To cast spells that need touch?
So something with multiple legs. Do octopus. Send me the. Where's the octopus? How do you see octopus?
Oh, let me look something up for you. Does it,
Giant octopus.
when you click like summon familiar, does it say like what challenge ratings you're allowed to pick?
It's 5 familiar. And no.
No, it doesn't say challenge rating.
No, it just says it's a first level spell, so
Let me have a look.
you don't wait. It doesn't use a spell slot anymore. Or did it never?
No, it's probably a thing.
I've been using my spell slot this whole entire time for 5 familiar.
Hmm. Yeah,
I think at lower level I needed a spell slot, but now I just as a ritual I can do it.
Let me have a look. I'm searching shit. I'm hacking.
Question, what's attunement?
Atonement.
Atonement.
Sorry, attunement.
Yeah, attunement.
What is that?
In inventory.
It's, well, if you have an item, like a magic item, most magic items require you to attune to them, which means that like you spend 24 hours. Well, your 24 hours, or you spend a night with the item, and then you attune to it so that you get the benefits of that item.
So like if you attune a sword, you're gonna be sharp.
No, it's more like, for example, let me just quickly pull up a magical item and I'll explain.
Like my dragon scale mail?
When you click on Dragon Scale Mail, does it say attuned to it?
It's in the attunement section.
Yeah, but when you click the item of the name, in its description down the bottom, it should say like equip, drop, attune.
Yes.
Does it say attuned or does it say unattuned?
It says attune.
Yeah, click that. You're gonna want that to be
Okay.
That's how you get his benefits.
Oh. I
Yeah,
didn't know
so
that. I thought you just had to equip it.
oh no, trust me, like it took me a long time. Like my first game, I was walking around with like magical items that like I wasn't using to their potential.
See, now it says I've got a defense against fire. Okay. I thought it
Yeah.
was weird that it didn't just say that.
Alright, so for example, if I have let me just alright, so if I have this item called like a blood spear, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
It says here, like it gives you some story about it and whatnot, but it says when you hit a creature with a melee attack using this magic spear, and you reduce the target's HP to 0, I will gain 2d6 temporary hit points, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it also gives me a +2 to bonus attacks and damage, right? However, if I don't attune to this weapon, I won't get any of those benefits.
Okay.
So pretty much, unless you attune to like a magical item, it will just act like a regular weapon. So if I don't attune to this spear, for example, I won't be able to. It'll just be a regular spear that I'd be throwing.
See.
Yeah, attunement is weird. What else? But yeah,
Have you sorted out what you're gonna do, Diok?
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna.
I want a baby dragon. You can't have a baby dragon. But it's D&D. I want a baby dragon.
I'll make a baby dragon. Gotta go hunt down the local dragon.
I'm gonna summon. I was gonna do octopus, but the octopus has to be in water.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about a bird? Because that way you said you could like cast a spell
It
through
could be a
something.
bird, a cat.
It was either raven. I either have a raven. I either have a fish.
A raven
Or
sounds like a suit Diok.
the. Yeah.
A fish would probably also need to be in water.
It's a quipper. It already is in water.
Mm.
Yeah, I
So,
will say if well no, it's not showing up. Never mind.
what happened?
Oh, there's a button on the floor. I tried to press it.
What? Also, I'm gonna summon a hawk.
Wait, so we finished our long rest? Or?
This is still before the long rest.
Alright. I was gonna be like, what?
Okay. The hawk. What's this guy's name?
Tony.
Yeah.
Tony.
It's not as bad as the other one. Like, I'll take it.
Tony Hawk.
It just got worse.
Did you not catch that?
No, I did. Just wondering if he had the balls.
Oh, he did.
Dayak, how's your wife?
I don't know. I haven't seen her in like 7 years.
And your newborns?
They're
Oh,
safe
no.
with my wife.
Are they?
Yeah, they left safely because I protected them within the dragon. And
Did
I
you
have
ask
not heard any
for-
bad things, so I should be there fine.
You
Hey,
haven't
news
heard
is
any
good
good
news.
things.
Huh?
You haven't really heard good things from them either.
Yeah, I trust the caravan. I've not seen anything bad from the caravan.
Good to know. Magni, anything left over from you?
Nope, I'm good for my long rest.
All I am is a little bit suspicious because they tie and gag each other.
We don't do it to each other. We do it to fucking Pike.
So you're
Just
into pie?
No. The other guys are.
are they?
Who knows?
Then they should be
I don't
nicer
ask.
to him.
But they like tying and gagging him. You know how that is.
No, I don't.
I do. It happens a lot.
They can be fun.
It can be. We're getting off topic.
Yes.
All right, you guys complete.
That's not what the problem is. Don't meddle in my personal life.
Not
Don't mind my personal life.
meddling.
Sure. Say that. Goodness. Shoot. Okay, so you exit the house. Are you looking for anything in particular, or what are you doing?
When I wake up, I would like to mosey on over to the fire. When it's my turn.
Air fire.
Yes.
Remember that spell I told you about that we can do something fun in?
No.
The very big one,
No.
level 7. Scroll down all the way to the bottom, and it starts with M.
These are not the droids you are looking for.
I don't know what's going on, Diok. I just want to sleep.
Remember Summon Mansion?
Oh. Right. Vaguely. It's been like a month, dude.
I know. I still
Like
remember
a
it.
bird, dude.
I was literally thinking about doing that once. I'm like, should I just summon a mansion to eat, drink, and sleep?
Well, why didn't you do that? Why did we have to set up a camp?
Because I told you to grab the spell. Did you not?
I don't think so.
Disappointing.
Ooh.
No, I didn't. I thought you were getting it.
No, I told you to get it. I have to be damaged. You would be the house care woman.
I got damage.
What does that mean?
I got damage.
Healthcare woman?
Yeah.
No.
How else do I stay alive? I'm not the one healing. I'm the one draining.
I heal and damage because our tank didn't do much.
Yeah, that's why I became damaged too.
And our healer never showed up, so
Yeah, the healer chose to, not show up at all. Now we have the bard that heals, the wizard that can't heal, myself, and a
cleric who prays too much.
yeah.
Yosh.
Okay, what do you guys want to do with your day?
Sleep.
That actually sounds great.
yeah. Have we had the long rest yet, or?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. You go into your long rest. Oh, did anyone stay up?
Magni did, and he felt a presence, and
Right,
he
right.
I cast forbiddance.
Yes.
I forbid thee.
Cool. When it's time for Magni's trance, does anyone take over?
I will.
Yay! That means I get all of my hours in a row.
Don't you
Go ahead.
meditate and need only 4 hours?
Generally,
Good
yes.
luck,
That's the only reason I need you guys to take it before me, so I can get the long
Good
rest
luck.
and it can be awake the rest of it.
Yeah, good luck meditating when you've got a dwarf snorer next to you.
Silence.
Give him a little cuddle.
Little Kyle.
Alright, so what were you saying, Snow? Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. Go ahead and give me a perception.
Okie dokie. 16.
What's your perception modifier?
Plus 12.
Very disappointing.
You don't feel the presence like Magni was feeling before. With that
Low.
check. I was about to say it's kind of low for how high level you guys are.
You see what I mean?
You feel eyes watching you,
Okay.
seemingly coming from every direction.
Hmm.
Sure hope it's nothing that's not from this plane.
Hmm.
Because if
Why?
it is,
Because
it
you
should
were
be.
just talking shit 2 minutes ago?
Well, no, because if it's in my forbidden circle,
Get
it's taken damage.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, doesn't seem there's much I can do. I just like keep an eye out for anything odd, I guess. Just keep my eyes peeled. I do have dark vision up to 60 feet, so
It's always nice that we all have dark vision.
Magni, what did you choose for your circle? Because there can only be one enemy.
Yeah, it was fiends.
Okay, you're choosing fiends. Hmm.
Which
Interesting.
did
And
something.
they shall take 5d10 radiant damage if they're within 40,000 feet in
Jesus.
every direction.
Jesus.
Interesting. To say the least.
I'm prepared.
Alright, so you guys get up, you give Fira's eye back.
What?
Huh?
Why did I say
You-
eye back?
Eye.
I don't
Who took her eye?
I don't know.
Did the
I
fiend just come in and just
don't
rip her eye out?
know. Ah.
There's a fucking ghost ripping eyes out.
I don't know.
Damn. It's like
I
that
don't
enemy
know.
Blood Bowl. Get out.
I don't know where I was going with that.
I
Her
don't know.
eyes out. What?
There's
What
because I just got like an image from like like Bloodborne because there's an enemy in Bloodborne. They're like a little hag, and if you there's a certain corridor that you walk down, and if like you're not careful, they come around, they grab you from behind, they like scoop your eye out.
Ugh.
It's horrifying.
Yeah.
You'll scoop your eye
I'm like, oh
out.
fuck! It's like it doesn't actually scoop your eye out, but it looks like what she's doing.
I cannot do eye trauma, and I will never forget House MD for making me witness a man's eyeball explode.
Ugh.
Oh shit!
Jeez.
Nah, like I can watch all sorts of horror stuff. When it comes to body horror, it wigs me out.
It wigs you out.
Yes, it weirds me out.
Awesome. Awesome.
So we had long rest, even though I was up for like keeping guard, or
Yeah, basically everyone should complete a full night's long rest.
Yeah, because as soon as
Okay.
they would have finished with their trance, they would have let you go back to sleep.
okay.
Fira, when you get back to your bedroll, you strangely find a little piece of parchment that's been rolled up into like one of those little cylinder shapes and tied with red ribbon.
Oh. I open it and see what's in it.
Give me perception.
Okay.
I bet it's like a 13.
Mm-hmm.
19.
You slowly unfurl the scroll, probably holding it away from your face, just with everything that's happened to you so far. And as you look at it, your face twists and torts in confusion. Blank.
Blank?
You don't see a thing.
What time of the day is it?
Night. Oh.
Probably around 2, 3 a.m. Just enough time that a fire could go back to bed and get the last hour she needs for her. Now I can't remember the word.
Long rest.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it's a blank parchment.
What's parchment?
Paper.
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 Hmm.
Oh, my back.
Paper.
Interesting. I'll just put that away for now, I guess.
You putting it in your bag or your pocket?
My pocket. Oh, my back. Pocket.
Put in pocket.
Poke it. Poke it.
Mazing. Yeah, you go ahead and you lay down and you get the rest of your sleep you need for your full long rest. Probably finished with the hair hours ago.
It is
Torgra.
yeah.
Anyone who wants to can give me a medicine at disadvantage.
Mm,
12.
9.
Question: what's your medicine at?
7.
Plus?
Yes.
So
How would I add a scroll to my thing? It's
just
just
go
gonna...
to inventory, do add custom object, scroll, enter.
Oh. How much do you think that would weigh?
It's like
Nothing.
nothing, it's paper. It's a piece of paper.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it later. Give me a sec. A very useful thing to make nukes from is paper.
Magni, are you making a medicine check to check on Torgra?
I will. 25. Is she alive?
You watch first Sapphira and then Diak go up to the body, and they kind of just raise her arm by the hand and drop it to watch the hand slam back down onto the ground. They do that a couple of times, and she doesn't wake up. As you go in closer, you can start to hear the really shallow, very quiet, slow breaths in and out of her lungs. You can hear her heartbeat. It is a lot slower than a human's heartbeat.
You hear her say, "I am the captain now."
She's probably in her sleep, Captain. No.
Hell no.
With that medicine check, I will say, as you lean in to listen to her mouth, which is very slightly open, you lean in to listen for her breathing. You catch a strange smell.
Hmm?
Strange smell coming from her mouth, and it's not morning breath.
Aw.
Don't even go there. Nice try.
Can I? Would it be a nature or a survival check or another medicine check to identify what kind of smell this would be?
That would be a nature.
Right on. That is a natural 20.
Unnatural 20.
Hell yeah. This is important.
Hell yeah, brother.
You are smelling this weird smell you see at the corner of her mouth. Where most people would drool in her sleep, it seems to be weeping some kind of liquid with a purple hue. It's like her drool has a purple hue to it. Even with a natural 20, you wouldn't know exactly what plant this is. You know 100% it's not from the Emerald Vale.
Okay.
Most likely from another plane of existence.
Put her saliva in a bottle.
I'll sit down and I'll cast ritually detect poison and disease.
Amazing. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Love when you
Just
guys fuck up my shit.
grab the saliva, sell it for bathwater.
What?
Hmm. Hang on, now I gotta do a little bit deeper into the meaning of the word poison.
I'll tell you. It just says you can sense the presence of any poisons, poisonous creature, and diseases within 30 feet. You can also identify the kind of poison, poisonous creature, or disease in each case.
Does that recognize the difference between poison and venom, or?
Probably.
Well,
Because there's no like, because like
Venom
it's
is
either that.
poison.
Yeah,
No,
venom is it not?
no. Poison needs to be ingested.
And venom is what?
Injected.
So the same
Yeah.
way.
No.
But does it? But does the? It's still classified as a poison in D&D sense though.
Okay, that's what I was asking about. Like, because in real life, yes, there is a difference
Yeah,
between
because
poison and
yeah,
venom.
there is like in real life, but like in D&D, right? If you get poisoned from a snake bite in D&D, that means you're poisoned. It
Okay,
means it's a poison.
that's what I
Because
was
there's no
asking.
like, yeah, because
okay. You go ahead and you cast Detect Poison and Disease. Other than possibly having a slight cold, you don't detect anything on her.
could I do a history check to see if there was any point in time during my studies as a cleric in the medicine side of being a cleric that I've heard about cases like this, where like a person is not woken up, they have a shallow breath, slow heart rate, purple liquid oozing out the side of their mouth.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a history.
18.
18. Through your studies as a cleric, you have probably heard of people exhibiting these symptoms maybe 3 times total now.
In each case, did they find out what was wrong with them? Or how to cure this disease? Or whatever this is.
No one from your studies, you remember that no one has ever gotten the chance.
Alright.
What, to
Because
live or?
after 3 days, the body liquefies.
Jesus.
Bones, muscles, organs. the
I have an
whole
idea.
shebang.
That doesn't sound like anything lesser restoration could fix.
But question, can revival fix it?
Do you mean revivify?
There's this,
Pretty sure Revivify needs them to be dead.
yeah, that's not an issue.
It also says, yeah, I can't restore any missing body parts. So if it liquefies, I can't bring it back.
Yeah,
What
kill it
about
before, kill her before she liquefies to revive her and get rid of all that.
Well, I could try greater restoration.
What about regenerate?
Yeah, that's
I
the
could
one.
use-
We just need to kill him.
That doesn't
No, we don't
require
need to
someone to be
kill-
dead, that's resurrection.
Ah, sorry,
Yeah.
wrong one. I like dead.
And it also says we need a diamond for that, so.
We
Yes,
don't use it.
we'd actually. Yes, I love being a fucking cleric. Hold on,
What, can
Hold
you
up, give me
summon
a
a
sec.
diamond or something?
I can summon a diamond.
Okay, but she's not dead yet, so. And hopefully she
I got-
won't die, so.
I can help with that. Give me a sec.
Okay. Hold up. All right, we're gonna do some things here in very short short succession. All right. First off, I'm going to cast Greater Restoration. That means that if one effect that is charmed or petrified, which she isn't, one curse, including items that have been atoned or cursed magic items, gets cleared off her. Any reduction to her ability scores is taken away, and any effect. Oh no, sorry. I get to pick one of these. Never mind. I'll do curse in case this is a curse. Greater Restoration. If it's a curse, I banish it.
You use greater restoration. It is not a curse. Nothing
Alright.
happens.
Well, time to kill her.
No, we don't need the killer.
Oh.
First, then I'll go. I'll do create. I'll cast creation, and I'll summon a diamond.
And you create a diamond that is worth at least 1,000 gold?
Yeah, it says precious gems. It takes me 10 minutes to make.
Okay, but
That's
that's for resurrection. That's for resurrection. She's not dead.
I understand that, but I'm getting ready.
Let's kill her.
The only thing I can think of is
Would
Re-
regenerate help? Should I try
Um,
casting that?
you could try.
You could try. You could give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Can I help Arcana?
Yeah, you can give her the help action.
Yeah, no, I want to do the Arcana.
Yeah, you should do
He's
it. Yeah, you should do it.
Like, I'm not gonna give her the thing. She
Alright.
sucks.
I got a.
Okay, give me the help action.
I got a 1.
Give me help action.
Oh,
Oh, she can't. She already rolled and said her number.
oh.
Plus, I would say on this one, Derek, unless you had regenerate, I would have you roll me an intelligence check first before the Arcana check.
Okay.
Mhm.
I
I got one spell I want to try before regeneration,
on
and that
let me take care of
Yeah,
this nat one
you go.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that nat one, Fyra, you are 100% certain that not only will regenerate heal Torgret, it'll bring Orbital back to you
God damn it.
immediately.
No. Okay.
Question: what level is that?
7th level.
We stop her before she it. Scroll.
Yeah. Well, I guess I should probably at least go to cast it unless they stop me, right?
We don't know what you're thinking.
Okay.
Unless you start spouting. Unless you start spouting, this will heal Orville.
Okay.
Wait, question. What type of spell is it? How do you cast it? Is it verbal?
Verbal, somatic, and material.
Oh, it's easy. I put my finger in her mouth.
You
Um,
wouldn't know what's going on in her mind. So you're just putting your finger on her mouth?
It
I
does
don't-
say a prayer wheel and holy water.
I have holy water.
I have a prayer wheel.
If it's all three things, does that mean you have to do all three, or just I?
Yes.
Nah, it means
Oh,
Oh, can I do
Oh, yeah.
a history check to know the spell? Like, oh, I've seen someone use that before.
To see if you know regenerate?
No,
I-
not me know regenerate. Me know the spell component of regenerate. Like in a book.
I can't cast it anyway because I don't have those things.
I would say unless Ifira tells you what she's planning on doing, you don't know that she's even thinking of the spell regeneration, and you don't know the spell regeneration.
I put
So unless you, sorry,
Go.
but unless you give me a raw intelligence check to see if you would just somehow know regenerate, I don't think it would be feasible that you would be suddenly doing an Arcana check to figure out the components of a spell that you don't know and have never seen used.
Okay. So I'll have to roll intelligence. Just the one that's not the saving throw, right?
Yes.
Or right? Okay. Come on.
Because you guys are so high level, let's set the DC at 20.
You do know no one has. So the intelligence, those don't go high.
Yeah.
They do if you set them.
How do you set them high?
Like
No,
the-
not that. Like we are our
Them.
attributes get bonused, but not our actual main skills. Our main skills are normally half to what we normally get bonused.
So if it's a straight intelligence check, he's only really going to get a +5 to it.
Yeah, while all my other ones are Arcana History are +10.
Oh, wow.
Okay, whatever.
Because it wouldn't be a history check, because then you would need to know why you're trying to remember the spell.
Yeah.
This is raw intelligence just to see if you had read it at some point.
Okay. I got a 12.
You would not know. You've never heard it, you've never seen it used. You don't know the spell regenerate.
I put my head in my hands. If only I had the components, maybe regenerate could help her, and it might. Oh.
I am so glad you said that. Give me a wisdom save.
Oh shit.
Me? Oh,
Yes.
frick! I know where this is going.
Panic attack.
Fuck.
Well, like at least we have calm.
Yes. we
It's
do.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. Wait, is that a wisdom saving or wisdom?
Wisdom saving.
Okay.
I love when things become canon.
Dirty 20.
Ha. Screw you.
Lucky. Lucky.
You
You
won't
are
get me this
definitely-
time.
You're definitely feeling very anxious, very upset, very scared with what's going on right now, very overwhelmed, but you do not fall into a full panic attack. This time.
Okay. What do you mean the components for regenerate? What happened?
You need some things that we don't have. If I remember correctly, it's a prayer wheel and holy water, but I don't even know if it would. I think it would help.
Let's try some other stuff before we try regenerate.
Okay.
I'm gonna try one thing. I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna put my hand on like Torgrit's face, and I'll cast heal, which should get rid of blindness, deafness, any diseases, and any poisons in her system. Unless she is a construct or undead.
It's funny how we stack up on healing spells. So nice.
Oh, it's all I can really do. Is that an area denial?
Area of denial.
Yeah, spirit guardians just circle of fucking floating hammers.
Yeah, that was an easy battle.
Blindness, deafness, and any diseases.
Yeah, affecting the target. Unless she is undead or a construct.
Well, the only thing this one adds, because you did detect,
I detected poison and diseases.
right, so the only difference between that and this is they added blindness.
No. See, detect doesn't heal it. That just lets me know that there's diseases or poison in her system.
Which
This
you
will
found.
cure the diseases. This spell also ends blindness, deafness, and any diseases. While detect only lets me know that they're there. Yeah, so detect means I can sense the presence of and location of poisons, poisonous creatures, and diseases. And I would identify any kind of poison. What type of poison is it? What type of creature is it? What type of disease is it? But in heal, I can end the effect of a disease or blindness or that. All that just gets whoop gone.
You and my blindness.
I wish.
Because all he knows is now it was not a curse. Instead, it's a
Yeah, because I've tried treating it like a curse, and Greater Restoration didn't work. My detect poison and diseases came back as it's something. I did a history check, and it has been documented. So if it's not a curse, and it's not a poison, it must be a sort of disease. Or I pull out my trump card and I just contact my god.
and just kill her.
No, I just say, resurrect this woman. And whoop, she will come back, not a scratch or anything wrong. But again, that's last resort.
Just trying to make sure I have all the information right here.
It's all good.
Everything goes so deep. Uh, 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 um. So. You just want to cast it, you don't want to check first?
Well, I've already checked because I casted detect poison and diseases, and I got a ping that it could be something there. And then I did a history check to see if it was ever documented when I was studying. And you said there was three cases that it was documented. Then
Torgrat would be 3.
yeah, Torgrit would be 3. And then I was like, well, it didn't come up as a poison, so it must be a curse when I used detect poison and all that. And I used Greater Restoration to try and wipe out the curse. You said that didn't work. So I'm now doing heal, which would get rid of any diseases in her system.
Okay. Okie dokie. You go ahead and you cast heal. Does it look any specialty way?
Yeah, like all my spells that like require anything of being cured, it always like kind of like how I do it is I like pick up like my ceremonial hammer and I swing it, and I don't like full swing it, but I bring it down. I'd like tap them on the chest with my hammer, and that's how I flavor my spells work. However, in this specific thing at higher level, you see like like a sort of spirit rise out of me of a faceless bearded man, and
Look.
the body of Torgrit will be laying on like a spiritual anvil to everyone. And as I swing down the hammer, so does the spirit, like my essence technically. And as both hammers hit the chest and the anvil, it casts the spell heal.
Nerd.
Beautiful. You attempt to cast the heal spell on Torgret, and a little bit of color returns to her face. You can see a slight blush on her cheeks.
Nice.
And then in the same instance, it seems to all fade back into that gray, that shallow, short breath.
Alright, this has to be a curse then. Like, there's no other thing that this could be. Like,
But we tried curse.
I know, that's the thing. Like, the only things that can affect a person like this would be poison, petrify, or like disease, but there's no actually like condition for disease. And if she was charmed to be like this, which I doubt it's charm, that would have been cured with greater restoration as well.
So, time to kill her?
Yeah, might be. But I don't want to kill her because then if we kill her, her body might immediately just thing.
She said, what I understood was in time. If we kill her immediately, we have a corpse.
Mm.
We don't even know if that'll fix. Wait.
Something is just not adding up.
Because it says it doesn't remove curses. So, it's not a curse, that's fine.
Mm. Because how I see it, curses are from devils and demons. Poison's just from, animals, wrong berries and stuff. Diseases again.
Oh, this
from...
wouldn't help.
Why?
The spell neutralizes any poisons and cures normal diseases afflicting the creature when it died. It doesn't, however, remove magical diseases, curses, and the like. If such effects aren't removed prior to casting the spell, they will affect the target on its return to life.
That's funny. Look what I found. Look what I found the sea. Sea was driven over. I can access it.
Mm.
So I got distracted by the screen. You really did just scribble that on there, didn't you? The sea of regret. That was my only choice. Well, I guess we lose a party member.
Hold on.
Maybe we can find a village or something with healer.
I have one more spell we can use, and if this doesn't work, we need to get to either a higher cleric or we just need to kill it.
But resurrection won't fix that.
It would, because resurrection is the target can't be dead for more than a century.
No, it won't undo any magical diseases or curses.
It's not a curse.
But it might be a magical disease.
Okay.
This could go bad or this could go good.
Why don't you ask your god for advice?
Why don't you ask yours?
Because, see, if I ask him for advice,
He
It
could
needs
go
to be
crazy.
yes or no.
Well, no, it's not that I could go crazy. It's more just like it will give me like a vague answer. It's a yes or no question, really.
Yeah.
Like, is this person sick? Yes. Oh, wow, I
I don't
couldn't figure that part out.
All right, okay, fine. I got one more 5th level spell slot. I will cast Commune, and I
Oh,
will contact my deity.
Ah, for the yes or no answers you seek.
Yes.
I thought that wouldn't be very okay.
Yeah,
It's like the last options. That's why he said ask his god. That's the only thing to do.
this is I have 3 options left. Well, 2 well, this is I had 2 options left. Now I only have 1 option left. Okay, I'm going to sit down and cast Commune. Ritually, actually. I'll do it in a ritual, so I don't spend a spell slot.
Alrighty then.
Like, how I enter my trance is pull out my smithing tools, and I lightly, like, hit my hammer off the anvil so it makes a slight little ding sound every, like, few seconds. Until I eventually go into the trance, and then contact my god, Moradin, the Allhammer, the Allfather. And I will ask him 3 questions. First question. Is what is affecting Torgrid a disease or a poison of magical properties?
It needs to be yes or no.
That is a yes or no question.
Oh, okay. So you're not asking if it's one or the other. You're saying, is it one of these
No,
two?
I'm just saying, is
Okay,
it
yeah.
either one? If it is either one, is it of magical properties?
Um, are you asking more?
Moradin, yeah, my god.
I know, yeah, but are you putting more emphasis on it being a magical disease or it just being
Yeah.
magical?
No, I'm just saying, if this person is affected by a disease or a poison, is it magical? So I'm asking, like, is it a magical disease or a magical poison? Don't have to specify which is which. You just have to say, is what is affecting her magical? A magical poison or magical disease, so on. So if it's
For
one of those things, is it magical?
for magical poison or disease,
Hmm. It's
you're
a yes.
feeling a strong negative vibe.
So it's not.
You
Is it a
did
curse?
failed your vibe check.
He built it
Is
up, check.
Is it a curse?
is it a curse? Mm, yes. You're feeling there is
Okay, so
a
it's a curse.
strong positive confirming feeling of it being a curse.
Okay, last question. Is she possessed?
Um,
Because it only just occurred to me about the silver stuff floating around it.
uh, 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 um, is she possessed? No.
Okay. We don't have to do with my second idea then. And I'll wake up.
Awesome. Go
So
ahead and
death.
come out of your trance.
So what's the verdict?
It's a curse, which doesn't make sense.
Because you killed curses, didn't you?
I did.
Maybe the curse is like immune to that or something. I don't know. But if it's a curse, then we can't use resurrection because it'll still affect her.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like Greater Restoration is like it's like it's one of the highest healing spells other than wishing it to go away. So if it is a curse and that doesn't work, then we got a big problem.
Yeah.
Who? Everyone give me a wisdom skill check.
Oh, which one?
Wisdom.
Saving throw or just wisdom in general?
Just the ability check.
That's the one up the top, right?
16.
Wisdom.
16.
Where is it? Wisdom. 16.
Wait, what are we rolling?
Wisdom.
I was looking at my spell list. Wisdom. Natural 20 for 24.
Natural 20. Okay, with that wisdom, you're thinking over all of the clues and the symptoms and the occurrences of what's going on here and what you guys did in response to trying to figure out what is going on with Toragret. You did cast things that would cure frightening curses, diseases, all that jazz.
Mm-hmm.
You only curse them on Toragret.
Can I pull that scroll back out of my pocket
Sure.
and look at it again? Can I see if there's anything different about it?
Give me a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Okay, well,
23.
23. It's hard to make out. It's not clear. It doesn't look like anything you've ever seen before. But it looks like you can see at one point there was something written on this paper. For some reason, there's not. Definitely feeling it has a magical component to it, though.
okay.
I'm gonna bring this to the group.
Okay.
Guys, I found this scroll on my bedroll last night. It looks like there might have been something at one point written on it, but I can't quite tell. It feels magical. You guys are magic, so maybe you guys will have more understanding than me. Do you guys want to look?
Okay. Before I look at that, I want to do my last. Well, no, it's not my last, but I didn't use this because I didn't. It was described as like how a disease or something would work. So I'm going to just quickly cast Detect Good and Evil. Now, within 30 feet of me, I should be able to detect the location of anything that is like anything that has a celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within me. So, also if anything's been magically desecrated. So if I'm
defecate.
desecrated, because defiled. If I'm standing above talking, do I sense anything coming off her person?
Anything good or evil hanging around
And
Toragret,
it can,
right?
yeah, it's also like it says you. So when I cast this, you know if there is a place or an object within 30 feet that has this happen to it. That is either it has celestial ties, elemental ties, fey ties, fiend ties, undead ties to it, or it's been magically desecrated or consecrated. Do I sense anything like that? Over Torgrim. Because if there is, I would know exactly where that evil thing is on her person.
Hard. Is Torgret in her entirety?
She's within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, but she herself is an evil person.
No, that's the thing. It's within 30 feet of me, so anything, she could be wearing it and I will detect it.
Other than what you already know about her being a drow and the drow's whole ancestry, you're not picking up any good or evil vibes
So there's
within
nothing
30
that's
feet
been
of you.
like cursed on her.
No.
Okay, so I screw this. I'm gonna blow up the forest.
What's that going to do?
Forest.
Get rid of the cursed object. How else
Before
do you
you
get rid
do-
of cursed objects?
Before you do, there's a spell called Remove Curse, but I can't do it unless. Wait, hold on. Let me just read Remove Curse actually. All right. It's a 3rd level spell, and I've got tons of those fucking spell slots. I want to put my hand on Torgrid and
Where?
cast Remove, just on her chest, like just neck area. When I cast Remove Curse, even if it's the item, if it's an item or anything she's wearing causing this, right? It ends, and that thing gets like punted halfway across the world. Not really, but if it's an object, it gets removed and discarded. So it doesn't. So me casting this, it removes the curse without me actually having to find the item.
You guys want to see if you can maybe see anything on the scroll?
I was about to say that Diok should have some like spells that could like either dispel magic so that the thing can be readable or something.
Fireball.
Do not cast Fireball.
I don't have any. I don't have any spells that get rid of stuff. I just have fireball.
You don't have dispel magic.
No, I don't need it when I fireball.
You do when you're a mage.
I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard.
You're a mage. You're a wizard.
I have delay fireball.
Oh,
What? I don't do the dispel thing. I do the explosion. You think I'm useful? I'm only here for fireball.
Yeah, but continue, DM. What were you saying?
You try to cast Remove Curse on Torgret. It doesn't seem like anything's changed.
If she is under the effect of a curse, even if her herself is not cursed, right? She doesn't have to be cursed, but if she's under the effects of a nearby curse, she should be cleared, and that item that is either on her or anything is like not catapulted, but like is immediately like dispelled off her to a point where like it will not affect her.
Yeah, no, doesn't seem that anything has changed.
Okay, Afira, I really didn't want to ask you to do this, but you're the only female in the group right now. but I'm going to need you to take her into the forest and strip her of all her belongings.
And then bring her back here so we can inspect
No,
her.
don't bring her back here. I want to be blindfolded, and then you will guide me to where you've put her body, and I will try all this stuff again.
So you want me to leave her alone, naked in a forest, while I come get you?
Don't walk her like 7 years away. Just like put
Yeah,
her around a rock or something. Not
in a bush,
literally.
like close by.
Why don't I
Or-
send you a message? And
That
you
sounds
come
better.
over.
All right.
Left, right, left, right.
All right, that sounds better.
Oh wait,
You go do
can I
that,
guide you
I'll
with
read this-
Mage Hand?
Probably, actually.
The hand laws appears at a point you choose within range.
I think it is. So, like,
You
it
can
has
use
like a
your
30...
action to control the hand. You can use the hand to manipulate an object, open and unlock a door or container. Stone will retrieve an item from a big data pool.
I'm pretty sure you can command it to hold someone's hand.
Yeah, and like pull you.
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah,
just say, like, you just tug. You don't pull, and you just
Yeah.
tug me in the direction that
Yeah,
you need to go.
that's what I meant by pull.
Yeah.
Would that work, DM?
Yeah.
I mean, if that's what you guys want to do.
That's what we're
Alright.
doing.
Okay.
Byron, you do that. I'm gonna work on this fucking parchment that you've given me, so I can figure it out.
Okay. I pick up Torgrit, take her just into the forest around from a big tree. I'm
And start
so
stripping her
sorry.
clothing
I'm
off.
so sorry. Yeah, I just like looking at everything to make sure there's no thing like curse that I can see. Maybe we should be looking at the hat instead. I don't know. I'm sorry, Torgrit. I'm
The
just
hat is
thinking
off,
of.
though. The hat is in the
I
bin.
know, but it might have done something. I don't know. And you couldn't hear that. I'm talking to myself.
Yeah, I know.
Because I'm
just
freak-
saying.
Because
Over the table.
Because I am like,
We-
I am just remembering the previous day or whatever at the tavern. Not the previous day, but in the inn. And I'm just like, she's gonna be so mad at me.
She'll attack me first.
Okay, close your eyes.
Okay. Before I go over there, I want to cast Identify on the piece of paper, and I can figure out what magic is on this item.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
like if the so I cast this, and if the a magic item or some other magic imbued object, if it is, I learn its properties and how to use it, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if it has any. So what type of magic has this thing got on it? How do I read it?
okie dokie. First off, Bree, how far did you go into the forest?
Not far. How close are we to the forest? That's the thing.
Let's say from where your camp was to probably decent-ish cover to where the dudes couldn't see anything when you're doing all this. Let's say it's a football field away. So,
Okay, then I don't do this. I don't identify. And as soon as she says she's done, I'll just start walking over into the direction that her mage hand pulls me.
I gotta cast Mage Hand for. Wait, how
Alright,
big is a
well, I'm
football
just gonna
field? Is that
start-
within 30 feet or?
that is about... Oh...
Why don't I just look it up? Okay.
100... 100-ish meters?
120 yards.
Football field size in feet. I don't know what the hell a yard is.
3 feet.
It's not 3 feet.
Okay, it says on Wikipedia, an American football field is a rectangle 360 feet long by 160 feet wide. So that's huge. So my mage hand is gonna be like.
I feel like that. I do feel like that if it was going to be that far away, we would follow her to a point where like she was behind a tree or something, and we just turn our backs. We wouldn't let her walk that far without us.
You might know. I don't know about Diok.
Dial.
I'm talking about
Well,
hawk.
my character definitely wouldn't.
I'm talking about hawk. What do you worry about me?
Like, my character definitely would not just let 2 women, 1 unconscious woman, walk that far away into a forest that we have not searched to do what I've asked. I would 100% be at least 20 feet away from them when she does that thing that I've asked her to do.
Okay. Dokie. Next, I'm going to make Ephira do a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Oh, nat 20.
Amazing. Now let me ask you this, and I want your honest opinion here. With how I wouldn't say you guys are like the bestest of friends. You're not painting each other's nails. You're not braiding hair, stuff like that. But would you say you and Torret have kind of, at least on the caravan grounds, would have like a buddy system? It's like wherever one of you goes, the other one goes, at least in the same building.
Maybe she's probably like one of the only people I still trust. Aside from Magni and Diok.
Hey.
I said I do
Trusting
trust
me?
you!
You shouldn't even trust me. I'm killing you.
Okay,
You
well,
guys have the time.
honestly, I was just saying that to be nice. So.
I took that to offense.
Yeah, probably, yes. Why?
With that in mind, I would say you guys have probably switched out like dirty clothes, at least in the same building. You probably caught a glimpse here or there of
Ooh.
nothing saucy, nothing spicy, but
Aw.
at least of like
God damn,
tank
no.
top areas and stuff like that, right?
Yep, I guess.
With that nat 20, as you are following through with Magni's, let's call them orders. I like that word. Let's say it's Magni's orders.
I like
You
requests more. I'm not ordering
Demands.
them. I'm not demanding anything. I'm just worried.
why
'cause
don't we ask the twin
nothing's
sisters
working.
whether it was a demand or a
It
request?
wasn't a demand. They
It
wanted
was
it.
a
They
demand.
wanted it.
They wanted it. They asked.
Didn't
they pleaded.
say they
They
wanted it.
begged. They begged. It
They
was in
even
their
put
eyes.
something in
I
his
know.
butt.
Exactly. What?
I don't doubt that either.
No, I don't doubt it either.
With how
Anyway.
long you guys have been friends, let's use that word.
Acquaintances.
Trust buddies. Well, you guys have
Trust
been
buddies.
trust buddies.
I think that's better.
How long you been trust buddies? You little bumpy buddy butt
Don't say
bumping
it.
buddies.
Don't say it.
Or
Just
regret from what you know, what you can trust yourself to believe, is she looks off right now. Not her face, it's not the way she's sleeping, it's not her hair, but across her chest and down her sternum, she is riddled with burn scars that you never have noticed before.
Oh. Something definitely wrong.
There's one more thing you notice. Is I guarantee probably no other person in camp or in your party has seen this before.
Her naked.
Did she go all the way naked?
I don't know. Ask her. She's the one stripping her.
I probably would have left her in her underwear.
Aw.
That's fine.
Okay.
There's more like I'm more asked to just like get her belongings off. Like her underwear's fine.
Yeah, because like I get what you mean. Because like she might have like there might be like a cursed necklace or something on. So
Yeah, or some curse residue has been on her clothes, which then has rubbed off onto her. Which
Yeah.
Fucking hate curses.
There's one more thing you notice about Torgret, and that something is missing. No other person in camp in the party would have seen this, but you know for a fact that Torgret has a very pale, she has very
Purple.
purple, but it's an ashy dark purple skin.
Mm.
And she has a light lavender, almost like watercolor painting shaped birthmark on the top of her thigh. There.
It's gone.
You don't see it.
It's probably all the healing I've done.
Oh, the healing.
Got rid of all the scars.
I take note of that, and I cast Mage Hand about 30 feet away from me, or wherever Magni is, and
I'm about 20 feet.
Makes a
Looking
beckoning
away.
motion, so he comes towards it, takes it.
I put up one hand over my eyes and I grab hold of the mage hand.
And I use the Mage Hand to lead him to us.
Alright.
Amazing. Some things are going to happen now. Some, say it, brilliant things are going to be happening now.
Come on, you need to give us a break, DM. We just fought on the sea. You've got to have downtime between fucking things.
Uh,
You're throwing us through roller coasters here. Like,
oh yeah. It's like my
you're
main
giving us too
job.
many problems. You are giving us too many problems to deal with when there's only 3 of us.
Magni, go ahead. I want you to answer this
Okay.
super honestly.
Cross my heart.
You're being led by this mage hand. How long that you're following this mage hand would it be before you peak?
Never. I'm a cast iron creature of, like, respect. As much as I did have that one night fling with the twins, I
Can I
do
send my
believe.
hawk with them?
I thought you stayed at the campfire.
Yeah, that's why I say send the hawk with them.
I would say Matt Magni. He was brought up. He is a cleric after. He does respect boundaries of people. So he would not peak unless it was given the all clear that I was allowed. But seeing as though she has no response to her body at the moment, she's pretty much catatonic. I would not peak unless I was told otherwise that it was appropriate to do so.
Oh yeah. Mage hand is leading you fairly slow. It's mage hand, it's not that strong.
No, it's just
Plus,
tugging in a certain direction.
it's the woods. You're
Yeah.
bound to stumble and trip, all that jazz.
I only need to walk 20 feet. That's how far away I was anyway. So tripping's not the biggest problem on my mind right now.
Go ahead and give me a. Do you think you would count in your head to the 20 feet?
I feel like I would. Like Magni would be like, okay, well, I've got to get this done. I'm actually like trying to help somebody here. I'm not gonna like beat around the bush. If I'm not there within 20 feet, I'm gonna have to start like calling out for a fire to be like, a fire, am I any closer? I have reached the 20 feet mark.
As just give me a raw intelligence check to count out this 20 feet in your head.
18.
18. Sure. For the most part, you stop when it gets to about the 20 feet mark. If the hand kept pulling, would you keep following?
Not unless I was told or I hear a fire after calling out.
Okay. When you go to call out to a fire, you notice no sound comes out of your mouth. Your lips are moving, you are trying to propel the air forward, but no sounds are coming out of your mouth. It's not until you try speak on your own that you noticed how quiet the area has gotten.
Hmm. Alright, let me see. And the hand is still tugging me, right?
Yes.
Hmm. Okay. I will cast Find the Path, and I will designate a fire as the location, and I will now magically have the awareness of the shortest, most direct physical route to a fire. And I'm going to compare where my mental compass is pulling me from this spell to where the hand is pulling me.
You go to try to cast Find the Path, and you can't get the words out, say the spell, so you cannot cast it.
I thought the whole point of like the verbal and somatic thing is that you can either do it verbally or somatically or materially.
No, you have to do all of them. So
Okay.
if it's VSM, verbal somatic material, it requires all three of them.
I will then apologize and open my eyes. Where am I?
You look around. Based on the estimation from where you were standing and you saw Ephira stop with Torgret to start taking off the clothes right before you turned around, you are probably within 5 feet of where Ephira was.
Mm.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Natural 20, 24.
Beautiful. Beautiful. You look around, still cannot find your voice. Still, the world is almost silent.
Does the world look different, or does it look the same?
Well, there is one major difference. that you notice right off the bat. And that is that Torgret and Ephira are gone.
No.
Yeah, but is there like a haze, or is there more vibrancy around me?
Uh, um. You do not see anything different other than there being no Ephira, no Torgret. You cannot speak and you cannot hear.
I'll still follow the hand then.
You look towards.
I never let go of the hand, so the whole time that hand's just been tugging on me.
I would say the hand has been tugging on you. It kind of lifts your arm to a bend, so your arm is at a 90 degrees. And then it reaches up and grabs your fingers and bends them down and up, much like how human babies say goodbye, and it poofs.
Alright, I'll sit down and I'll cast Commune.
Let me see. You still cannot speak nor hear. Commune has a verbal
So
component.
when I look around,
Mhm.
since I've only walked 20 feet into the forest, do I see like an exit to the forest, or am I just like lost in a maze of forest right now? Trees.
From where you are, you can still see where you were standing, as if you can still see where you were standing when Torgret was getting undressed. Which tells you that Fyra could see you the entire time, facing towards the campfire and Diok, mind you.
If I look over to where the campfire and Diok is,
Mhm.
are they gone as well?
With that nat 20, nope.
They're still there.
Yep. You can see he has, his little hawk is probably swooping down, trying to get a chunk of bread out of Diok's hand, and Diok keeps trying to swat him away. You see
I
his
was-
lips moving and the bird's beak moving, but you can't hear a thing.
Could I do a religion check to see if this is a higher plane, either like a afterlife kind of spirit realm thing?
Sure, give me a religion.
19.
From what you can tell, no. You are still in the mortal realm as a mortal, experiencing life just as every other mortal does.
But there's something wrong there. Because I can't hear and I can't speak.
Can I am like get bored. Can I find something?
Can you what?
Can I look for them because they've been taking a while?
Sure, you can come look for them.
No, not come. Just look around to see if they're still around here.
You, from where you are, based that it's a football field away, you could probably see where, because you guys are kind of like in a grassy, flowery field, you can see where the forest meets the field. But since Magni is inside the forest, and if Ira was inside the forest, the only thing that you notice is Magni's no longer outside. Outside waiting.
Uh,
Probably coming to the assumption that, oh, he's checking her for curses.
One second. Could you just send a random fire into the forest? Man. Just to hurry up.
From where you are,
Yes.
where are you trying to... I'm guessing you're using the fireball cantrip?
Yeah.
Firebolt? Where are you trying to hit?
Nothing, just aiming straight forward into the forest.
Okay. Give me a ranged attack roll.
What?
So that would be...
So just like the regular hit DC?
Yeah, so like you're going to attack with
Okay.
firebolt. I will say, however,
28.
if well, go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh no.
18.
Magni, I need a dexterity saving throw. Since someone won't let me finish my sentences to give out the warnings.
Yeah, I'm good. I think I'm good. Trust me, I'm bored already. Punk.
5.
5.
Mm-hmm.
You can see from where you are standing that Diok stands up and throws what starts at first looking like a little orange ball, and as it's getting closer, you can obviously see that it is a firebolt heading right towards you. You try to duck out of the way at the last second to just out of self-preservation, try not to get hit by this fireball. But instead you kind of stumble forward, hitting it straight on instead of stumbling to the side or the back where you'd get out of the way. And you take 18 points of damage.
Halved too, because I'm resistant to fire.
Half. Yep.
Can I do it again?
Okay, and I'm gonna say my warning this time: if you hit his armor class DC, you will hit him.
Okay.
That was the warning.
23.
That hits.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
18. I do it again. 21.
At this point, yeah, you hit.
18. Man, I got 18 in a row 3 times. Let's go.
Just gonna let you boys play this out.
No,
needed
then I
here.
get bored.
I'll walk out of the forest at this point. Does any sound return?
As soon as you hit that point where the forest meets the field and you take that first step so your whole body is out of the forest, it feels like kind of like you swallowed a big lump in your throat and your ears popping at the same time as all sound returns to you.
When I look into the forest, do I still see where a fire are and all that are?
Like you're looking back to the spot to see if you can see her now?
Yeah.
You look back to the spot, no, you cannot see her.
Okay. I will
Hey,
cast
where'd you come from?
the woods.
Oh,
You need to get over here, man.
no, I'm good. I'm chilling here. I'm not going to waste
Okay.
my time in there.
Alright, well, I need you to watch the forest then, and I'll go back to the dock where the hat is.
Okay.
I throw the fireball at him and see if I hit again.
Sure. Why not?
28.
Hits.
8.
Reduced to 4.
So what was it? 9994?
Yeah.
Cool. Just making sure I get the points damage correct. Man, I love
Oh.
this fireball. I can hit it every single time now.
Yes. Anyway, so I'm gonna go to the hat. I'm gonna pick it up. And I'm gonna be like, first off, I'm gonna see if it is sentient, and I'm going to talk to it saying, "What have you done to my friend?"
Well, first you go back to the box where the hat is. And this box is one of those, have you ever been inside like a Catholic church?
Yes, the donation boxes thing.
Yeah, the ones that have just the slot at the top and then a lock on the front.
Yep.
This looks similar to those, except there are 3 locks on the front.
Let's see, do I have the spell? I do not. I am going to open it because I don't think we locked it last time. We did not lock it.
Well,
I'll just
you if you're
You threw it
talking
in there.
about, yeah, you threw it in the
Where we-
top slot.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna open it.
So you want to try to, you just gonna try to rip the locks off? You gonna try to pick it?
Yeah, look, what can I do?
Well, you can try picking the locks. You can try breaking off the locks. You can't just open it because there are those 3 padlocks on the front of it.
Can he hear me from where I'm at?
How long do you honestly think you guys moved after you got off the ship and said, let's walk for a little bit longer before we set up camp?
Well, I said we'd walk for 4 hours, then camp, but we just agreed to camp. So it was probably like a few on maybe 60 feet away from the dock.
So you're saying you'd still be able to see the dock from your campsite?
Oh yeah, we didn't go that far.
Okay. You need help?
Do you know the spell lock? Knock.
I know firebolt.
That's not what we need here.
Well, too bad. It's alright.
I'm going to cast heat metal and try and melt the inner workings of the lock, so it just falls off.
Okie dokie. Let me see. Do. Hmm. So I don't think with heat metal you'd be able to melt the lock or the inner workings, just because all it says is for objects they just glow red hot. It's not like melting point. It would be it'd need to be a lot hotter for that.
Well, I feel like when you heat something to red hot, it does weaken its structure. So then,
So he melted
theoretically,
smack with a hammer.
I will. I'll pull out my warhammer and I will bonk it.
Uh, sure. Go ahead and give me 3 attack rolls with advantage.
All right,
We'll
first
do
one
one
is
for each luck.
all right. Well, that's 26 for the first one.
That hits.
Natural 20, so 28 for the next.
Beautiful.
And the last one is 23.
Yeah. With the weakened metal, you're able to use your warhammer to just smash right through them.
Good. I'll open it up and I'll pull the hat out and I'll talk to it and see if it's sentient.
You pull the hat out of the box and hold it in your hands.
Hmm.
Do you say anything specific?
What have you done to my friend?
I'm neither going to confirm nor deny whether the hat can talk yet, but because it's a hat, I'm going to say go ahead and give me charisma with disadvantage.
A check or a save?
Check.
Check. Okay.
Just because it's a hat, trying to convince a hat something.
16.
If it can hear and understand you, it doesn't respond.
Okay. I'm going to be like,
Firebolt.
well, if you don't, not yet. What I will say is, I'm like, well, if you don't want to talk, I guess there's no need for you, and I'll start casting dispel, remove curse off the hat.
Okay.
Does the hat twitch or anything? Like, I'm threatening this hat.
Go ahead and give me perception.
uh,
So that way, even the slightest one we can see. If you
24.
see it. The hat makes no movements.
All right, I'll just dispel it. I cast remove curse on the hat.
The magic swells in your fingers and up into the hat. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay. If I cast identify, what does it tell me about the hat?
Oh, you still have spell slots, man. My goodness.
You don't-
Clerics have a lot of spell slots, dude.
Yeah.
I've used all my high level ones. Like, I have 1 7th level. I do not have a 6th level. I have 1 5th level, 3 4th levels, 2 3 3rd levels, 2 2nd levels, and a bunch of first levels.
Jeez. And now I totally forgot what you asked.
Oh, I cast identify on the hat. So if it is magic, I'll know what type of magic it is. Like I'll read the exact thing off of identify. You choose one object you can touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are, and if the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. So I want this hat's life story, pretty much.
Okay. Toki. No way I'm gonna remember all that, so I need the list. Okay. You go to cast identify. And you hear in the back of your mind this little voice that comes out to you. Yes. This is a hat. It's a very pretty hat. And say it's a magical item, so I feel a little useless, but I can tell you there are boundless traces of fey magic within each strand. Whether that gives the hat any actual magical properties of its own, I find that highly doubtful.
X to doubt. I saw tendrils coming off of this thing. What can I do to it?
Did you see tendrils come out of it?
You did. When I lifted off the hat, you said that there were strands entangled in the hair that slowly let go and retracted. Which begs the
I?
differ. You did when I lifted off the head of Torgrit.
I vouch for that.
As do I.
Yes, my question is, did I specifically say it was the hat's tendrils
I didn't
You
know
said it was
Torgrit
coming
had
out of the
tendrils.
hat.
coming out of the hat?
And if there's traces of fey magic,
Man,
then
this is the
no,
most
because see, this
longest.
doesn't now things aren't making sense. Because I talked to my god and he said that it couldn't be it's something on her person, on like Torgrit's body. But if it's something that's come out of the hat and gone into Torgrit, then all the spells that I've cast would have ejected that out of her. And technically, if there was something in the hat and it went into Torgrit, she would be classified as possessed, which would then mean that I could have used a spell earlier that would have stopped possession. So now things just aren't making sense to me.
Yeah, we've been doing this for the last 2 hours.
Well, you said it.
Because when I communed with my deity, I asked, is it magical? Is it a magical curse or a magical disease? You said no. I then asked, is
What
she
you
possessed?
said is it a magical curse or disease? And I said,
Which
well,
he
are you focusing more on it being a magical disease or it just being magical? And you said, I want to focus more on it
no.
being a magical disease or poison.
As I worded it, it means if it was either one of those things, is it magical? So all I wanted to know was that all I know from that is that it is either a magical disease or a magical poison. That's all I know from that question. Second question was, is she possessed? And you said no.
Okay. Well, that first question might have been me hearing you wrong. Is it magical? Yes. Is it a magical poison or disease? No.
And is she possessed?
But then that would also imply that if it's a fey creature, most fey creatures inflict a charm, and greater restoration would remove any charms and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. There's a part you're missing out. I think that's because the party hasn't talked to each other about it. Of course, now you can't because one of your party members is missing. Possibly the only one that holds the key to the whole secret.
And all I'm saying is,
Hmm.
you need, as a DM, you need to give us one problem at a time, not pile it on. Because now we have no way of finding them in that magical forest. Because as soon as we go in there, our magical things just disappear.
Yeah, because it's
Does it?
silence.
Yes, because you said that the hand just waved goodbye and disappeared, which means that either I did not grab bloody
Well,
Fire as Mage Hand and I grabbed something else.
it does disappear if if it goes outside of 30 feet from me.
Yes, but if I walked past you, like, as a natural response, you would have seen me enter the forest and disappear, and probably would have started saying something. But I don't know. Like, my mind's going a million miles an hour when it comes to problems like this. I'm trying to look at the bigger picture here. There was
Also,
a
if
weird
you're
hat.
talking about me having a key, I did give Magni the scroll. And I think that's the only thing I
She
had.
did give me she did give me the parchment of blank paper, which we can't really use because I don't have any bloody dispel magic stuff, which is what Diox would have had.
You've looked at it since Torgret and Defira went missing?
I identified it, and
You identified the hat.
No,
no,
he
I
identified the
piece of
scroll.
Yeah, he did that too.
and you didn't tell me anything about it, unless you did, and I just don't remember.
No, I think that's when everyone was talking and I didn't hear you. If you would like to, I can just tell you
Yeah.
what the identify spell. I won't make you waste a spell slot for that.
Well, it doesn't waste, and I identify can't waste a spell slot because I can cast it as a ritual, so I can cast as many times as I want without expending spell
Okay.
slots.
Okay, I can see that. Now as you pull it out to look at it, since Ephira and Torgret have been gone, you unfurl the parchment And what was once a blank piece of paper with just the faintest ghost writing, like it was once drawn in paper and really lightly, and someone erased it all. So you could still see the original markings to an extent, but you couldn't tell any idea what they were before. You look at it now, and before you seems to be some sort of map
Hmm.
where you can see all the rivers, some towns, some rocks, some mountains, all that jazz.
All right. Before I leave, I'll put the hat back in the box. And where are my features and traits?
And from the identify spell, I will tell you the fey magic that was on the hat is on the parchment, but 1,000,000 times stronger, more
Right.
potent.
I will call over Dial first. Dial, get over here. I need your wizard eyes.
Okay.
I hand you the parchment. And I'm like, see this map?
Yeah.
Do we have a map of the area? I don't know if we have one, Dial.
I
I have
don't.
a
We
feeling
just
we
follow.
do.
Most of us don't because we just follow the caravan. We just go where they tell us.
Let me
All right.
do a luck check real quick to see if at some point you guys would have gotten a map. 11 or higher, you guys have a map. 10 or lower, no map.
Fair.
That is a natural 2.
We don't have a map. Hold on to this parchment for a minute, Dial.
Okay.
I just
By
need
the
you
way,
to, like,
by the way, I do have
yeah.
to go to work.
No, Dial.
We've been doing this for 2.5 hours.
Too bad. We gotta keep going.
Okay. I'll give you another 5 minutes.
Shit, I'm not gonna keep you late for work, man.
I will just do one last thing real quick. As you guys petty and squabble. Moving over to lovers romance. Moving over to Ephira, your head feels really thick, very wobbly, almost as if you have a very strong concussion. You can't even manage to open your eyes right now. You're so dizzy. But there is a very, very familiar warmth sitting on top of your chest. Almost to the point of being too hot to be comfortable. And that's where we'll end this week.
It was also, honestly, I had a great plan before we had our long rest. I was like, I have an idea of how to bring back bloody
Horrible.
Orbital. And I was like, I know exactly how to bring it back. And then that all got thrown out the window when fucking
Yeah,
Orbital.
she normally does that.
I was like, my god,
You try
I
to
had
do
a
something.
plan. I had a plan, Arthur.
What? Fuck with my players? I would never.
Yeah, a whole entire hour of sitting here.
Honestly, like, it's been a while since I've had a DM that throws like stuff at me like that, and I love it.
I try. I'm not a huge
No, you
combat
have.
person. I'm more role playing and puzzles.
Trust me, I totally get it. I dig it. I love puzzles, right? And I love, like, what is it, like detective work kind of thing, you know?
Bomb.
Because like, but I need to know if the campaign is going to have that first before anything.
Okay. Also, I have to go. Have a good day.
All right, see you later.
Bye, King. Thanks for playing.
Yep.
Yeah, because recently I got into a series. Well, it's not a series. It's sort of like a spin-off series of a other series called like it's a game called Judgment, right? And you're an attorney and you're trying to solve like this like false accusations that happened to your father and shit. And I'm loving that. And I'm like, my mind's a bit scrambled from it. But holy,
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I've been wanting to do puzzles for a while, but back before when it was the other players, before it was just down to Afira and Diok, they are very not puzzle people in the
no,
slightest.
I like puzzles. Puzzles are cool.
Have you played Professor Layton?
I have played Professor Layton.
Yes.
Is this good enough
Yeah.
for notes? Sending.
Huh?
That is not. Why is that sending a screenshot? I was trying to copy the damn URL. I should. Well, if we're done, should I wrap up the stream?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Thank you, anyone who came in to watch. Yeah. Bye.